Nick, I guess, how would you kind of assess Joel's return tonight?
I mean, listen, he certainly was, certainly rusty, right? And both rusty a little bit and conditioning, I think, showed up fairly early. I've seen him kind of play through that before, kind of respond in the second half after being on a layoff a little bit. Seemed to do it a little bit, but then I thought he got a little tired again in the fourth, but again, probably to be expected. Thought he played with some pretty good competitive spirit, for what he could do out there. Yeah, that's it.
Do you expect him to play tomorrow in the back-to-back?
Yeah, on Joel and Paul, both of them. We're not sure at this time. They're going to check them out here. They're going to check them out in the morning to see where they're at, and we'll try to update you as soon as we can on that.
Speaking of Paul, that was obviously his best game for you guys. Just what did you see his performance tonight that maybe unlocked for him a little better?
Yeah, I mean, he did a good job. I thought our guys did a good job of freeing him up for some looks. Some of the similar looks he's been getting off some of the similar sets, and he, obviously made them tonight. That always helps. And I think he got a burst of energy from that. He kind of got going early, was able to continue to look. He made one or two really tough ones, right? But other than that, I think he did a good job at creating. Either he did or we did some space for him to get some good looks. But yeah, I thought he looked really confident, scoring the ball tonight.
What did McCain show you with his ability to get into the paint tonight?
Yeah, kind of the same thing he's been showing us, right? I mean, he just continues to be a real bright spot. Threat from three, which we obviously need. Offense creation on his own, which we obviously need. And he competes, and he competes. He's not afraid out there, and he's been playing really well. Really big bright spot.
You guys were kind of right there in the fourth quarter, and then they went on that run, and that was kind of it. What kind of went wrong, like in that final?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I gotta go back and look. I do remember a kind of a wide open McCain 8-footer and a wide open 14-footer from Yabusele, and then a wide open 3 from Yabusele. We didn't make any of them. Right, that doesn't help. I mean, we created really good shots and gave up a little bit in transition. I thought we gave up some drives to the rim that we were kind of getting to in the first half, and getting them out of there, and we just weren't quite getting to the help on those, or probably shouldn't have been up. Getting beat that high up on the floor, right? Should have been a little bit more containment, but we were, trying to play really hard, make a play, and we're getting beat at 30 feet. And here comes the Brunson downhill, and we just weren't quite getting there to the help as we were in the first half. A little bit maybe a fatigue, to be honest, but and also awareness. That was probably it.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Joel seemed a little bit more comfortable, I guess, using his body and moving more on defense than he did on offense. I guess what do you attribute that to this early on?
Yeah, he did a pretty good job out there. We did change some coverages. I mean, Cat dotted us for 2 early threes on the pick and pops, and kind of said, let's we don't want to watch that much anymore. So we started changing some coverages, was put Joel into some switching or kind of blitzing situations to try to shake that coverage up a little bit. But yeah, he jumped out there like he was gonna guard and moved pretty well. Yeah.
What do you anticipate he'll get back quickest once he starts playing more regularly?
Joel?
Yeah.
Oh, I just think when he's playing well, he's kind of got command of the game at the offensive end, right? He's either creating good shots for himself or creating a lot of defensive schemes against him, which is creating much easier shots for our guys, right? I think that's part of rhythm, that's part of conditioning, all that kind of stuff. He's a great shooter. That'll come back too, I think. Yeah.
Kind of seems like tonight you guys had some struggles passing the ball, whether it was throwing a crosscourt pass that got picked off or missing a few open looks inside. Just did you notice that, and what would you attribute just some rough passing to?
Well, I think, it's a little bit of a theme. I don't think we've passed it great this year. We're certainly much at this point. We've been a lot more high turnover than we were a year ago, right? But again, there's a lot of new guys out there, and a lot of times we have the ball in Tyrese, Joel's hands, and they're gonna command it and take care of it. And we got a lot of different guys trying to handle the ball and make plays, but I hear you. It'd be nice if we would get a little bit more on target, right? And again, give the Knicks some credit too. I mean, they chase you hard, and they got length. They got some length, and they're tipping some of those because of their good defense.
You get Joel back and Paul back in the lineup. How much more confident are you that things starting to go back your way eventually and starting to see the team that do the vision?
No, I feel pretty good about it. I mean, I think there was, again, it's certainly not fun to lose that game, but I thought there was some really great segments today, both ends of the floor, right? And I think, again, we need some more connectivity, and we're not going to get that till we get some minutes together out there, right? But I think there was certainly some flashes of really good play at both ends, yeah.
Could you get a feel for how your pieces, your complementary pieces, are kind of?
I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm getting there. I think we're still, looking at it. I mean, I told the TNT people before the game, one of the good things is we are getting a really good look at some of these other guys. We're getting an in-depth, heavy minute look, and that can only be good as we figure out how to piece it together.